sports fans, and welcome to this joint presentation of LMC Varsity Sports and the Scarsdale Raiders Sports Network. Tonight, we've got a Section 1 Ice Hockey Division I semifinal between the hosting Scarsdale and the Mamaroneck Tigers here at the Ice Hutch in Pelham. He's Robert Reamer. I am Rob Moretti, and tonight the Scarsdale Raiders, they're the 2 seed. They come in 18-3, counting their playoff victory in the first round over Mayapack, a 6-1 victory 2 days ago. They're 18-3. They have a 7-game winning streak coming into this game. A very triumphant return to Division I for them. They were in Division II earlier due to smaller enrollment in past years. It's back up. They're in Division I, and Robert, they're doing really good, mostly because of 3 players.
Right, they have a very good front line, perhaps the best in Section 1. Devin Shell, James Nicholas, and Matt Blakely are the 3 that are really going to give Mamaroneck some problems in this game. But Mamaroneck has some good defenders in Brian Schiff and an upstart player in Will Kirk that may be able to give Scarsdale some problems in this game.
Mamaroneck as well, they've gotten a couple of players back that have been missing for them. They're 9-11-1 coming in. That one really big, a 3-3 tie against Suffern, and 2 games ago for them. They also then beat North Rockland 5-0. Another guy contributing in that game was Brian Carducci, his first career shutout. He's back from an injury too. So a couple of players for Mamaroneck, him and Jason Beanstalk is back in the lineup as well. He was injured most of the year. Those guys could really make a difference. Mamaroneck has a lot of depth.
Yes, they definitely do. And it's a pretty young team. You have a lot of juniors and sophomores that you're going to see come into this game and do very well. And I think it's going to be a good game, Rob.
It was 6-3 in favor of Scarsdale just over a month ago on January the 14th. That was at Homix. This time we're at the Ice Hutch. We'll see what happens. The Section 1 semifinal, the Scarsdale Raiders and the Mamaroneck Tigers, is next on LMC Varsity Sports and the Scarsdale Raiders Sports Network. 3, 2, 1. Back here on LMC Varsity Sports and the Scarsdale Raiders Sports Network, ready for the puck drop. It's Will Kirk from Mamaroneck. Duncan Hinmark took it. Actually, that's Devin Shell, 15, not 5, for Scarsdale. Mamaroneck wins the opening draw. And quickly into the Scarsdale zone it goes. Brian Schiff chasing for Mamaroneck. Senior defender and captain. That's Will Kirk. Hat trick 2 days ago against North Rockland. He dumps it in. Matt DeSico wraps it the other way around the board. Scarsdale taking over. Quickly up the ice. There goes James Nicholas, and he loses the puck. A nice play by Schiff. It stays in the zone, loose on the near side. DeSico tries to clear it out. He does get it out of the zone. Knocked back up by Shell. Tigers go for a line change.
Be interesting to see if Mamaroneck goes with a defensive or aggressive strategy for this game.
Tough line they've got to stop too of Shell, James Nicholas, and Matt Blakely. Tigers trying to muster some offense here. They've got it in the zone. And Beanstalk almost had a one-timer, knocked away at the last second. Tigers have to chase. Alamanestianu tried to play it up. Still in the zone on the far side. That's Ryan LeBlanc. Chris Conley. And then dump back behind the Mamaroneck goal. Minute and a half in. No score. That one flipped up the ice, stays in. And look out, there's no netting here. So that will go all the way for an icing. It'll come back into the Scarsdale zone.
Something did look a little off.
Makes for a beautiful sight line, but you have to keep your heads up. You're in the crowd here at the Ice Hutch. And Scarsdale plays most of their home games at Murray's, which is in Tuckahoe, but outdoor facility there, indoor facility here for the playoffs. I think they did play 1 or 2 home games here towards the end of the season. They did play Mayapack here 2 days ago. Scarsdale looking to set one up. That one knocked out, still in. Tigers chasing DeSico. They get it out of the zone. Some pushing there as Arbo tried to play it. It comes near side. Scarsdale picks it up. James Nicholas. They get it
into the zone. Play is on sides. Blakely with it. Now in the corner. Big hit by Will Arbo trying to free the puck. Scarsdale still in control. Blakely couldn't center it. Tigers try to take over. That's Arbo. Knocks it up. Gloved. Actually lost the glove. It's back behind the Mamaroneck goal. Tigers in control. And played up by Cooper Lavin. Scarsdale, though, takes over. You see how good this line is, and now we've got a whistle. Might have been too many men. Could that be a penalty?
Only 5 players on the
no penalty.
Ice. It would be pretty hard to.
Maybe been an icing call.
Yeah.
I think Harriso came so far out of the net, he looked like a 6th man after the whistle. Goalies today, Gabe Harriso, Jr. for Scarsdale, and senior Brian Carducci for Mamaroneck, coming off his first career shutout in his first career playoff game. And the Tigers playing with the puck in the defensive zone a lot. Trying to move it up, it goes into the zone, but it's going to come right back out. Played up by Will Bach.
Haven't really seen any shots at goal yet.
Well, the board has 1 for Scarsdale, but must have been something Carducci just nicked.
Yeah.
There haven't been good looks at goal, that's for sure. 11:30 remaining first period. It's been a defensive battle so far. Neither team able to get an offensive rhythm as the freshman James Torrey knocks that one up. Tigers trying to get themselves a shot at net. This one's centered, but it's picked right up by Michael Roberts and played up. Look at James Nicholas skating up, but he can't beat it. That'll go for icing. 3 minutes and 56 seconds gone by in the Section 1 Division I semifinal. Winner of this game will face the winner of Suffern and White Plains. Suffern's hosting that game 7:30 tonight. This one around a 5:45 start, so we won't have any updates on that one until possibly late. That one put on net and wide by Lavin and knocked out of play.
But off the dome, it went back onto the ice. But
yeah, funky angle there. To look out. See all the players are wearing their helmets on the bench just in case.
Right.
You could bet Mamaroneck wants to get back to that Section 1 final, especially if they have to face Suffern. They want another shot at Suffern. They lost to them in the final last year in double overtime. Schiff with it now. He likes to set up the offense. That one hit off the side of the net, and they call the whistle. I don't know if I think the goal got knocked off, and that's what it is. They're going to get that fixed up.
Brian Schiff, more known for his assists with 23 on the season, but he could score a bit too.
And I think that's what we saw there.
Yeah.
Is that's how he got a lot of his assists. Is
right.
He knocks it into the goalie, and the rebound sitting right there for someone else to knock in. And by far the team leader, 23 assists. The next guy is John Wojciechowski with 9. Those stats include the first-round playoff game against North Rockland. Well, technically, that was a quarterfinal. Scarsdale with it now in the defensive zone. Trying to play it up. James Nicholas, bodied off by Lavin. Might have a shot here. That one just wide. Carducci tries to cover it. It goes out to the far corner. Mamaroneck has to get this one out of the zone, and they do. Will Kirk, some nifty skating, still has the puck, covered up by Harriso. So after nearly 5 minutes of not much action on offense, Robert, we see 2 good looks, 1 each from both teams.
Yeah, now definitely a good look by Brian Schiff earlier, but yes, both teams are starting to find the holes through the defenses a bit. But good job by Mamaroneck so far to stop that pretty brutal front line for Scarsdale that we highlighted in the opening.
That one kept in the zone by Alamanestianu. Now sent in wide, goes behind the net. I think that was Arbo who shot that one. Actually, it was Ryan LeBlanc. And LeBlanc will play it now. Tigers have to get it back on sides. They do. Everyone touches up. And just wide of the net there. Behind the net, that's Spencer Kupferberg. Comes out to the near corner. Big hit. Out in front, not able to corral it. Arbo trying to get that one, can't. This game's starting to get a little physical. Now it comes out of the zone. Players chasing, it goes behind the Mamaroneck cage. LeBlanc passes it off. Played up by James Torrey into the zone. This one will go wide, no icing. Back out it goes, but played back in by Schiff. David Muller knocks it forward for Scarsdale. Picked up by Wojciechowski. Trying to play it in towards the net. Wojciechowski and Beanstalk, they can't get it to go where they want. Now Scarsdale, nice defensive play by Brian Schiff to break up what could have been a breakaway by James Nicholas. 2-on-3, knocked away. Wojciechowski, the big man, with it. Nice play there by James Nicholas. Knock it loose, comes into neutral ice. Played forward by Roberts. 8 minutes, 15 seconds to go. First period of action, no score. Tigers with it now. Wojciechowski with a one-on-one. Wojciechowski with some moves. The puck goes right into Hariso, who covers it up. Might have been one move too many there from Wojciechowski, Rob.
Well, he just had one Scarsdale defender pretty much right on him, so good job by him to even get a shot at goal. Good defending so far by both goalies.
They haven't been tested a ton, but it is actually Mamaroneck with the shots on goal advantage, 4-1 right now, as that one deflects out of play.
Well, both student bodies came here today. I know from Mamaroneck there was a Facebook group made, and a lot of students have made the trip up to Ice Hutch, which is a 20-25 minute drive from Mamaroneck.
And those who aren't away on winter break right now, but still a very good crowd for both schools here. Mamaroneck might have an opportunity here. DeSico and a whistle. Might have gone out of play. Looks like the faceoff might come out of the zone. Both teams go for a line change.
It's good when you have that much depth where you can make line changes like that so often.
You're not going to see that one. That one's going to go into the stands. I'm sure that's not the last one we'll see of that. You don't just keep your head in the game if you're a player here.
Yeah.
Keep your head in the game if you're a spectator too. Be careful when you go to sip your cup of hot cocoa.
Wonder if they get to keep the puck.
It's a good question. We'll have to find that out. It's like a foul ball at a baseball game.
Right.
Well, in high school, you got to give the ball back.
Yeah, exactly. So.
That'll go for an icing. Face-off will come back into the Raiders zone. This is kind of what it looked like the first time these two teams met. It was a close game in the first period before Mamaroneck struggled in the second. Scarsdale ended up winning that one 6-3. Mamaroneck getting some fuel late. Crashing in towards the net, right in front, and it's still loose. Carducci, what a job to block that one.
He's really improved. I watched him come in last year or 2 years ago as a reserve, and he struggled a bit, but this year he's been holding his weight for Mamaroneck, and certainly on that play.
Increased playing time will help too. It was 4-1 in shots, now it's 4-4, so great job by Carducci to stop that flurry of shots. They're not done yet Puck still in the Raiders zone. Arbo will take it. Tries to play it up. Breaks free a bit. Gets knocked off the puck. No penalty. The Mamaroneck fans want interference called. There could be an argument for that. The refs say play on. Matt DeSico, the freshman, in there. And comes back out of the zone. Lavin tries to send it back in and does, but Scarsdale all over the puck. Now into the Scarsdale zone, shift chasing. 6.5 minutes to go, first period. Pass goes wide of Arbo, and Scarsdale will send it the other way. Nice pass, another nice pass, and just at the last second, Tigers get some sticks in there, still loose. I don't know if Carducci or defender deflected that one away. Still in the now, it comes out of the zone, as Roberts was unable to handle the bouncing puck. Battle at neutral ice. And good defense from Lavin to knock that one away. And we do have a delayed penalty. It looks like it's against Scars. I think that, yeah, they find now the goal came off. I thought the arm went up for a penalty. We'll see if that was the case or if it was just to indicate the offsides. No one's going in the box. So it must have been just to indicate that Scarsdale was offsides. Didn't matter. .551 to play, no score first period. Section 1 Division 1 semifinal. Both teams looking to make a trip to Brewster for the finals. Only one will. Back into the Scarsdale zone. Momentum swinging towards Scarsdale now after Mamaroneck did some good work on offense to get a couple shots on net. One centered, still alive, and they score! James Felix knocked it in off the rebound. 1-0 Scarsdale.
Well, in those last few minutes, Scarsdale really had been beating Mamaroneck, getting some shots at goal, and finally one of them goes in for them.
Not exactly who you would have expected it from either. Felix on the season, 3 goals, 5 assists. He is a team captain.
Well, sometimes that experience, that senior experience, comes up big in the playoffs where you didn't quite see it as much in the regular season.
Schiff keeps it in the zone, but now it comes out. James Nicholas trying to do some fancy skating. He does, but loses the puck. Good job by Brian Schiff to hang with him. Sent to the other side and out of the zone. Way out of the zone. Rob Burns will play it. Comes towards the net, Cooper Lavin, another senior defenseman. Another shot at net goes wide. Now behind, looking for the wraparound, and just tapped away at the last second by Will Kirk. Wojciechowski trying to play it out, can't. And Mamaroneck has it on the near side. 4.5 minutes to go first period. A 1-0 Scarsdale Raider lead. Chris Conley plays it up. Wojciechowski trying to get a stick on it. It's in the zone now. Played back, shot on net to Harriso. Is stopped, and tripping into the crease was the Mamaroneck player. Can't get a number on him. I think that might be Will Arbo.
No, it was
Beanstock.
Yeah, Jason Beanstock. It almost seemed like he saved it.
It's not what you want. You want him to put it in. Like the faceoff's going to come out of the zone. .413 to play. Mamaroneck looking to respond after the Scarsdale goal by James Felix. Battle in neutral ice. And Harriso plays it behind the net. Beanstalk crashing in. Who comes away with on the near side? It's Beanstalk. Shot is wide. Puck still loose. Another flurry of shots. Harriso stands tall. Play it back to LeBlanc. Deflected by the defender. Another one played in, goes wide. Pendulum swinging Mamaronic's way now, but they have to get one in the net. Out in front, knocked away again. Scarsdale defense coming up strong, and now it comes out of the zone. One played on net, Harriso will just cover it up instead of letting Ewald hack at it.
Well, there were two really good shots on goal there. One by Will Arbo and the other by Jason Beanstalk, but neither go in.
And the stats on Gabe Harriso this season: 241 shots, 211 saves. So just let 30 out of 241 shots in. That's not a whole lot of shots either. Scarsdale tries to get out of the zone. They can't. Good save by Schiff, and it just goes wide. Kupferberg was trying to deflect. Tigers have to skate back on sides, and they do. Schiff sends it towards the net, but it easily played away by Harriso. That one goes wide. Going back Scarsdale's way, goes off the board. And it does go for an ice.
So good defensive stand for Scarsdale there, really. Mamaronek had plenty of opportunities, but couldn't convert.
As impressive as Scarsdale's offense has been this season, their defense has really come up strong against this deep Mamaronek team in the first period. They're out shooting them 9-5, and something that's plagued Mamaronek all year really is out shooting a team but losing the game.
Well, quality of shots is normally a factor to consider, but there have been some pretty quality shots in these possessions. So
this one comes out. Played forward by Nicholas. Nicholas might have some room. He does not. Puck still loose. Mamaronek defense with a good job. And it comes out of the zone. That's going to be an offsides, as the Raiders try to play it back forward without touching up. That might be an icing if they're going to come all the way back into the Mamaronek zone. Normally an offsides, a face-off just comes outside of the zone. Two and a half minutes to go first period. And this one comes out. Played back in. Picked right up by Scarsdale. Not a good look there. Good job by the Mamaronek defense to stuff the passing lanes. Big shot that deflected away. It was Rob Burns trying to play it in. Tigers looking to clear. That's Matt DeSico who plays it behind the net. Tigers go for a line change. Beanstalk. Beanstalk had a lot of playing time last year as a freshman. That one just goes wide, no one there to stuff it home. And now LeBlanc comes up with it at center ice. He'll skate it back so the Tigers can reset. Minute 20 to play in the first. It's 1-0 Scarsdale looking for more. Unable to deflect, puck still loose, and now the net comes off. The nets here seem pretty loose, Robert. They've been coming off a lot, just a little bit of contact.
Well, depends, I guess, how much they're really screwed in, but you're right. Particularly the one on the Mamaronek side, I think that's second or third time it's come off.
Well, face off in the Raider zone, minute 13 to go first period. Brandon Bank in there to take the face off, the defenseman. That one goes wide of the net. Chris Connolly chasing for the Tigers. He hits the ice but gets the pass where he wants it to go. And a whistle will stop play. call. I'm not sure what it was, but it's going against Mamaroneck. The faceoff will come back into the zone with a minute even to play in the first period. Bank against Kirk on the faceoff. Deflected in, still loose. Tigers trying to get it out of there, 50 seconds. Played back in, 45 seconds. Cooper Lavin plays it up. Tigers can't complete a pass. Kirk has it knocked away by Bank. Trying to turn some offense into defense, but Kirk knocks it away with a skate, and now DeSico tries to skate it up. Big hit as the shot goes wide of the net.
Not much time, inside 15 seconds.
Looking for a buzzer beater, shot is wide. Still 10 seconds. Kirk sends it off of DeSico. Scarsdale with 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and that is the end of the first period. 1-0 Scarsdale, goal by James Felix. Surprisingly, no penalties despite a physical first period. The two teams will come off. We'll have an ice resurfacing. We'll come back with the second period in just a moment. You're watching the Section 1 Division I semifinal between Mamaroneck and Scarsdale on LMC Varsity Sports and the Scarsdale Raiders Sports Network. Rob Moretti joined by Robert Reamer for the second period between the Tigers and Raiders. Fans making some noise as we start the second period of 15. Tigers trying to work it up. Can't get it in the zone, taken away by Matt Blakely. Tigers will chase, that's Matt DeSico. Shot on net right into the chest of Carducci, and he holds. Shots now 9-7 in favor of Mamaroneck. Shots that count in favor of Scarsdale, 1-0. Face off in the Raiders zone. Comes out the defenseman Will Bach. Trying to play it away. John Wojciechowski. Passes to Chris Connolly, who's taken down. Looks like no call. Oh, there is a call. That little chippy down there in the corner.
Well, one thing to note, no penalties yet in this game, so see if they get one, but that might be a reason why we have such a low score so far.
And that will change now. It's Matt Blakely going to the box. Believe it'll be for a minute 30. You have to wait. Yeah, it is a minute 30. Put it up on the board. First power play of the game goes to Mamaroneck.
Matt Blakely, one of those 3 front players that been getting a lot of success this year for Scarsdale.
19 goals, 36 assists. Faceoff comes out of the zone. Shift chasing, able to just get it away. LeBlanc, Torrey, now Ewald. We're a minute in. Shot snatched out of the air by Harriso. 16 seconds gone by in the power play. Here, Tigers coach Mike Schiaparelli barking some orders at his power play unit. LeBlanc passes it away. I believe that's Torrey. And taken away, flipped out. Shift chasing, he's got pressure from Devin Shell. And they were able to get it away. 47 seconds left on the power play. Tigers trying to get it back in the zone, they do. Ewald crashing towards the net now behind. Trying to shoot it, couldn't, it's knocked away. And it comes out of the zone once again. Schiff has to chase. played up to James Torrey. Scarsdale doing a great job on the penalty kill. Now it goes back to the Mamaroneck boards again. LeBlanc has to free the puck. 15 seconds in the power play. Wojciechowski trying to play it up. Harriso will cover it up. 6 seconds left on the man advantage.
So it looks like again Scarsdale's defense is going to hold. And now in a power play for Mamaroneck. Has to be disappointing that they couldn't score in this.
We've seen them struggle a bit sometimes on the power play this year. Sometimes they're not quite as aggressive. We saw one shot that could have been taken in that last sequence. 3 seconds left on the power play. And out of the box comes Blakely. Harriso covers that one up. We'll have another face-off. "12 minutes, 45 seconds to go." I want to remind you the clock on the screen is unofficial. Scoreboard clock here at the Ice Hutch has 12:45. That is official. Shot into the chest of Harriso. What a save.
Will Arbo with an excellent shot at goal.
Absolute laser. I don't think Harriso saved that as much as the puck went to Harriso. Really no time to react to that.
It was really one-on-one. He had it right there. Just right. I don't know how much skill was involved, but didn't go into the net.
Now it comes out of the zone, chasing is Schiff and LeBlanc for Mamaroneck. Icing waved off. Scarsdale trying to set something up. That one gets away from DeSico. Picked up by Blakely. Crashing towards the net, shot goes wide. Might have been deflected. Not sure if it was Carducci or a defender. Another opportunity knocked away by Carducci. Easier save. Hunter Boyle in there from Mamaroneck. Good job to body off the puck. And now Mamaroneck takes over. Schiff. Going back the other way. Odd man rush. Shot. And standing tall is Carducci. And Mamaroneck, Hunter Boyle got in the way of it. Dumped into the zone. Tigers go for a line change.
Hunter Boyle will play harder than any other person on the rink.
He's got 3 assists this year. No icing there. About 11:15 to go, second period. Trying to clear it out of the zone. Torrey from Mamaroneck can't. Tigers playing it behind the net once again. One came out of the zone. Raiders have to touch up. Physical play on the far side. On the boards it goes again. Tigers have been playing in the defensive zone a lot today. Torrey plays into the zone, Raiders all over it. It's James Nicholas trying to handle.
Very close.
Shot may have gone off the side of the net. Roberts plays it deeper. Near corner, and now back out. James Torrey for Mamaroneck, trying to free it. Still in the zone, stays in. And now it goes a length of the ice, and that will be an icing. Raiders keeping the pressure on Mamaroneck and haven't had a whole lot of good looks this period, but keeping the pressure on, getting some shots in, not letting the Tigers clear the puck out of the zone.
Yeah, definitely. And a lot of hockey has to come down to luck, really, with these shots and how small the holes are for the puck to go into the net, but right now, Scarsdale definitely playing some aggressive defense and not allowing Mamaroneck to score, despite the shots on goal. 13 of them at this point.
Fancy stick handling, but he loses the puck. Does it stay? It stays in the zone. Wow. James Nicholas there. And now taken away by Wojciechowski. And back the other way it goes. That could be a tripping call. It will be a tripping call when Mamaroneck touches it. I think Wojciechowski is going to be going to the box.
Well, if you saw that great move by James Nicholas, they pretty much had to trip him up to stop him. He was just split 2 defenders and got into open space until Wojciechowski tripped him.
There'll be a minute 30 for tripping on Wojciechowski. The Impact sophomore. 10 goals, 9 assists on the season. Big body guy, kind of reminds you of Trey Hurlitz-Ferguson from last year's team. The Tigers trying to kill the penalty. They can't get it out of the zone. Now they do. And chasing, I think that's DeSico. Minute to go on the penalty kill for the Tigers. Scarsdale trying to do something with their first power play of the game. That one knocked away by Ewald.
Mamaroneck really
stolen away by
here.
Schiff, so Tigers getting in the way of some passes.
Yes.
All you got to do is waste time during these penalty kills.
You have to wonder, though, will this type of defense haunt them if Scarsdale can't get from open space?
That might be, I think, a hand pass called on Nicholas. So face-off will come into the Mamaroneck zone. 34 seconds remaining on the man advantage for the Raiders. Couldn't keep it in. Here come the Raiders. That's Blakely. Pass in the middle, knocked away. Might have an opportunity here. Shot goes wide. Still in play. What a save. And now in the corner. Battling for possession. It's loose out in front. And that will stay in the zone. Shot just goes wide. Carducci a bit out of position there, just was able to tip it away. And the penalty expires, back to even strength. 7.5 minutes to go, second period. Tigers trying to clear. That'll be played up.
2-on-1.
Odd man rush here for the Tigers. Shot into the chest of Haraso.
Wojciechowski went coast to coast there, but just couldn't finish.
It's been an issue for the Tigers this year. Sometimes they're not getting the opportunities, sometimes they're getting them and not finishing. Well, they showed their last 2 games that they're capable. A 3-3 tie against Suffern, one of the top teams in the state. And a 5-0 win over the 3-seed North Rockland. Scarsdale on a blitz. Knocked away. Torrey tries to play it out, but can't. Torrey again for the Tigers. Misses the puck. Shot is stopped by Carducci. On the near side. Tigers get it into the zone. No icing. Almost had an opportunity there. Puck still in play. Sent deeper. Behind the net, tried to pass in front. Couldn't find a man. Schiff now plays it in. Still in the zone. Out in front, shot just goes wide.
Everyone,
Still in, LeBlanc plays it deeper.
everyone from our vantage point thought that one in. See the fans.
Sprawling is Harriso. It's still in play. It gets away from Harriso. Kupferberg laying on the ice near it. 6 minutes to go, second period. Tigers looking to tie it up. Harriso will glove that one. What a job on that sequence by Gabe Harriso. Keep the Tigers off the board.
15 shots on goal, or 16 now, and 0 goals for Mamaroneck, and that clearly beats the ratio that Harriso has had this season.
And they haven't been easy saves, all of them either. Mamaroneck has had some good looks. Harriso so far up to the task. Backhand shot, pad save by Harriso. And now it comes out. Alamanestiano who plays it back up. Tigers touch up. Raiders in control of the puck. Brandon Bank played it up. That one deflected out of play.
Well, 1-0, but it's been entertaining, sure.
A lot of some big hits. A lot of opportunities for both teams at times, and then at times just shut down defense on both sides. .5:21 to play. Again, the on-screen clock is unofficial, but close at the very worst. Tigers trying to set something up. Beanstock sends it into the zone. Conley trying to wrap around. Lavin keeps it in, but not for long. Blakely sent it forward. Tigers have it behind the net, and now a whistle.
We're wearing headphones, and we're completely across from him, but you can still hear Shap screaming.
We can still hear Coach Schiaparelli loud and clear. Faceoff will come outside of the zone. 4:50 to play, second period. No goals in this period for either team. Raiders looking for more. And taken out of the zone by Beanstock. Turned back over, but Chris Conley tries to free the puck. Tigers runs into his own man. Wojciechowski goes down. He's not feeling good. Wojciechowski ran into his own man and hit the ice hard.
Big guy to fall down like that.
Surprised the man that he hit didn't get hurt. And they'll tend to him, and we'll take a break. It was a short break. Wojciechowski able to get off the ice without help. They don't call it the fastest sport on earth for nothing. It's a high-speed collision. Like we'll have to redo the face-off. Ewald and Shell. Tigers win it back. Tigers can't get it out of the zone. Now they do. 4-on-3 rush. Raiders try to stop it up in the corner. It comes back out. James Nicholas skating with it. And a hit comes down on Nicholas. It'll be a delayed penalty.
Cooper Lavin there. Just really went right over him.
Clearly illegal. And Lavin will be going in. Not sure what we don't have a PA announcer here today, so let's just assume it's for interference. So another power play for Scarsdale. And just kept in the zone by Nicholas. Raiders close to another one. It pops up. Still loose, and now a whistle. Carducci covered it up. 3:30 to go, second period, 1:18 left in the power play. Passed in, Shell shoots wide, comes out to the far side. Burns had it, gets it back, played in, back out, shot. Stopped up by the defense, still in the zone for Scarsdale. Played across to Shell, and a save made by Carducci.
Well, Harriso might be taking all the fame here for his performance, but Carducci isn't doing bad himself, stopping 14 shots on goal and only 1 goal to show for it for Scarsdale.
And really the one that scored, it was just an unfortunate bounce from a Mamaroneck. Both teams have had their opportunities so far. In the deck with Steven Nicholas on that one, no call. Shot right into the chest of Carducci. Raiders doing what you want to do on a power play, though, putting the puck on the net, trying to catch a loose rebound. So far, Carducci up to the task. 37 seconds left on the man advantage for Scarsdale. Shot off the post by James Nicholas. Wojciechowski back on the ice, couldn't clear it. Alamanestianu can't clear it. Raiders with 20 seconds on the advantage. Shot goes wide, still loose on the near side. Seven seconds on the power play. Burns plays it in wide. Nicholas trying to screen the goalie. And now back to full strength are the Tigers, and another hit comes in. And even 2 minutes to go in the period, and that one is still loose. What a save by Carducci. And sent down the length of the ice. Shots on goal now even 17 apiece. Blakely sends one wide. Burns plays it for Scarsdale. James Nicholas with some pressure. That's Kirk on the forecheck. Now Raiders playing it up. Shot goes high off the glass. Battling on the near side. Minute to go, second period. Shot high off the glass again. Shell plays it. Tigers trying to clear it now.
James Nicholas with a couple of really nice shots at goal there.
And now maybe an opportunity. Wojciechowski, that might have gone off the post. It definitely went off of Harriso. Now 40 seconds. A 1-on-2 for Scarsdale. Skating in, nice move. And off comes the net, shot went wide anyway. 28.4 seconds to be exact remaining in the period, and we'll have a face-off.
James Nicholas a few times in this game has really been able to pick apart Mamaroneck defensive line right by himself. And right there was one example, but he just couldn't finish.
And he sure can dangle. Now for the face-off. It's in the Raiders zone. Shot goes wide, under 20 seconds now. Tigers trying to counterattack. Ewald, Kupferberg to the center, 8 seconds. Can the Tigers get another shot in? Loose puck, knocked away by the defense, 3 seconds. 1 second, and that is how the second period comes to an end. Both teams with a flurry in the last 2 minutes. Neither team able to score in the period. Score remains, Scarsdale Raiders 1, Mamaroneck Tigers 0. 15 minutes left in this one. Section 1 Division 1 semifinal on LMC Varsity Sports and the Scarsdale Raiders Sports Network. It all comes down to this. 15 minutes to go. Third period, Scarsdale leading Mamaroneck 1-0 alongside Robert Reamer. I'm Rob Moretti. Glad you could join us for this one. You're going to want to stick around for these last 15 minutes. Anything can happen. Both teams have showed they have the capability to score.
18 shots on goal from Mamaroneck, 17 for Scarsdale.
The Tigers trying to put one together now. Pass goes astray. Scarsdale, so much talent on that line. It was Blakely trying to skate it in. Now the Tigers taking it back the other way. Matt DeSico. That one picked up by the hand of Shell. Lavin tries to keep it in. Instead, James Nicholas goes right past him. Shot high off the glass. Shell with a pass. Trying to break it up for the Tigers. Wojciechowski will skate it up now. Trying to pass to Schiff. He's got a handle on it. Into Harriso, who pokes it away. Tigers trying to keep it in the zone. They can't. And quickly coming up is James Nicholas, who shoots high.
Nicholas has been high on most of his shots today.
No, the score clock, I think the clock got started late. It says 14:52, and we've been playing for near a minute now, so that's not right. Wonder if we got some bonus hockey or if they'll fix it.
I think probably about a minute was just unaccounted for.
Good hit there from LeBlanc to free the puck. Chris Conley able to play it up. Defender falls down. And this could be a chance for Beanstalk. Into the net. Sorry, into the hands of Harriso, who holds on.
Almost comical that he chose that time to fall down. It's right to give Mamaroneck a good shot at goal, or Jason Beanstalk. But good save by Harriso again.
We'll see if a clock adjustment will come in here or what, but it looks like the refs are going to try to get that straightened out. Right now it says 14:23, but I've got to imagine it's closer to 13:30 remaining.
Well, I didn't notice it until you told me, Rob.
Well, when I looked over after a minute and saw that, 13:23, that's right.
Did you just take a minute off, or?
I guess maybe they set the clock for 16. I didn't really look over. I was watching the action on the ice. They've got it fixed now. We'll have a face-off in the Mamaroneck zone. Tigers win it. It's chipped up in the air to the near side. And sent down the ice by Scarsdale. Tigers have to retreat. Picked up by Shell. Tries to skate around. Loses it in the corner. Pass behind the net. Out in front, Shell. That one's knocked away. Another opportunity. Scored! Matt Blakely makes it 2-0 Scarsdale. 2 minutes into the third.
Well, it was about time. 40 shots on goal now. 2 goals combined, both of them going to Scarsdale, even though they have less shots on goal than Mamaroneck, but I'd say the quality of their shots might be better.
Well, Blakely, number 19, with his team's 19th shot on goal. Works out for them. 13 minutes to play, and now a 2-0 Raider lead. Cooper Lavin from Mamaroneck plays it up to DeSico. Couldn't keep it. Lavin retreats. Tigers need another couple of those flurries we saw earlier. They need a couple pucks to get in the net is what they need. James Nicholas plays it up. Save Carducci.
That was a quality shot. Just a quality save by Carducci, but that was really up in the corner.
Glove save, Carducci leaks out. Tigers trying to get this one out of the zone. Arbo kind of skating around with it. Had a man on the forecheck with Brandon Bank, who pressured. Arbo will chip it up the boards. Wojciechowski can't keep it. Sent back in, no icing. Pressure from James Felix. Battle on the near boards. Now Schiff with a touch. Played up to Wojciechowski. And he loses it. And sent all the way in. White icing waved off. Shots on goal even, 21 apiece. The Raiders the 2-0 lead. Wojciechowski try to get it to Beanstalk. Almanestiano tried to knock it forward. Beanstalk with it now. Shot as the goalie was screened. And somehow Harriso able to hold on.
Well, it looked like Wojciechowski tried to pass it to Beanstalk. He wasn't looking for it, but now there was the defender, and it just took a nice bounce and left Beanstalk with an open shot at goal. But again, Harriso with a great save.
I don't know how he saw that one. Almanestiano plays this one. Tipped away. This could be a breakaway. LeBlanc retreating. It's a 2-on-1. Out in front, shot, scores! James Nicholas gets into the act. Wheels coming off from Mamaroneck. It's 3-0 Scarsdale.
It's about time Nicholas scored. He's been taking a lot of shots for Scarsdale tonight, and a lot of them have been very good. Finally gets set up by his teammate and just an easy knock into the goal.
2-on-1. Even though LeBlanc, an experienced defenseman, those aren't easy to defend. It's exactly what the Raiders needed. Try to ice this game. 10:41 to go. I start to wonder if Coach Chaparelli from Mamaroneck might want to use his timeout at some point. But really, his team has to score a goal or two before that matters. This one all the way back. Lavin will chase. Bit of a check there. Schiff comes away with it. 2 Raiders run into each other. Schiff played in towards the net, and Harriso able to save it. Out in front, Harriso has it again, and now a whistle.
Quality goaltending. That's all you can really say.
You can't say Mamaroneck hasn't had their chances. Gabe Harriso has been fantastic tonight. And if you can goaltend this well, No, White Plains and Suffern. Actually, we got a penalty. It's going to be on Scarsdale after that play.
24 shots.
Stephen Nicholas going into the box.
24 shots on goal, 0 points to show for it, and I think that's really unprecedented. Just got to give it up to Harrisville for playing an excellent game so far.
The minute 30 power play for Mamaroneck and a chance for them to get themselves back in the game. That puck comes all the way out.
This is a critical opportunity.
Good defense by the Raiders. And as I was saying, Suffern and White Plains, two teams that know how to score, but don't count out the Raiders. They could definitely stop them. Scarsdale beat Suffern in overtime earlier this year. It was considered an upset at the time, but now you'd have almost considered them even. Schiff with a shot blocked up in the defense. Got it back. Another shot blocked. Going back the other way. Broken stick, a little bit of a break there from Mamaroneck as Nicholas had to kind of knock it out with his glove. "25 seconds now on the power play, and this one's going to be sent all the way out. No icing, obviously, because of the man advantage. Schiff will skate it up 10 seconds on the power play. Takes a little contact, and that one came out of the zone. Mamaroneck had a touch up, did not. That'll be an offsides.
Well, 8 seconds left in the power play. It seems like Mamaroneck didn't take advantage.
They want to score one with the advantage here. They have to win one back quickly and just kind of skate it up.
For a while, they only had 3 sticks, too.
Yeah, one of them broke.
Yeah.
That could have been a big advantage for Mamaroneck there, but unable to take control.
Well, they still got 8 seconds, enough time to maybe get one more shot on goal, but
James Torrey in there from Mamaroneck, but Scarsdale has the face-off win. And there goes the power play. We're back to even strength. Got to play it up the boards. In neutral ice. And now Arbo. Shot goes high. Almanestianu tried to play it further in. Arbo shot deflected by the defense. And now James Nicholas into the pads of Carducci. Now 8 minutes to play. Lavin. Tigers all day have had trouble getting it out of their zone. Now Torrey goes near corner, comes back out. Wojciechowski can't get a stick on it, tries to battle for it. Scarsdale all over it.
Scarsdale defense seems to swarm, and when it happens, the Mamaroneck offense can't get it out to another player.
It's all about, the only way you beat these guys is with good quality passing. There's a scramble in front of the net. Puck still out.
Well, they're going to need it pass well with 7 minutes left to make up this 3-point deficit.
And that one will be out of play, I believe into the Mamaroneck bench. 6:56 to go. 3-0 Scarsdale Raider lead, trying to get themselves into the finals in Section 1, Division 1. Again, they'll face the winner of Suffern and White Plains. Suffern favored, but White Plains no slouch. That's the 1-4 game. Beanstalk shot saved by Harriso. Raiders taking their time. Trying to run out some clock. There's no forecheck. Now there is from Mamaroneck. and deflected into the zone. Stopped by Carducci. Will have a face-off in the Raiders zone. Time starting to run out for Mamaroneck. They're going to need some kind of surge to get themselves back into this one. Tried to play the puck out in front, but can't. Now Will Kirk scored a hat trick 2 days ago against North Rockland. He passes to Arbo. Arbo shot goes wide. Alamanestianu dumps it deeper, gets it back, plays it in, save Harriso. And now it comes out. Mamaroneck has to touch up. Kirk skating with it forward, plays it behind the net. It's Blakely trying to send it away, and he does. Chasing is Lavin. Schiff now with it for Mamaroneck. Ewald had it knocked away. Wojciechowski takes a shot, and I mean a hit, not a shot on goal. Wojciechowski still with it, despite some tough defense. Tried to center, could not. Gets it back, and out of the zone it comes. Tigers will have to touch up. That's Arbo. Nice move. Looking for someone to center it to. We had no one there. Comes back out. Schiff skates it in for the Tigers. Shot stopped by Harriso, and now he'll cover it. It was loose for a second.
The way Mamaroneck's playing right now is exactly how Scarsdale wants them to play. They haven't really been able to get too many good shots on goal, and time is just wasting. They have 3 goals to make up, and if they play like this, it's very doubtful they'll make up that difference.
4 minutes and 30 seconds left. Looks like we had a timeout on the ice. Tigers need some help. They need some goals. The Raiders leading 3-0. 4 minutes and 30 seconds away from the Section 1 finals. We'll be right back with the final 4:30. Back out of the timeout. Face off in the Tigers zone. They have not been able to solve Gabe Harriso today. Haven't had much luck with the Scarsdale defense either. Arbo plays it in. Scarsdale sends it back out. Schiff knocks it away, and Devin Schell controlling it for Scarsdale. Pass knocked away by Wojciechowski, and Kirk had it for a second, took a shot. A hit, I should say. Will Arbo now playing it up, and knocked into the zone by Wojciechowski. Will Bach back there, trying to play it up. Now in the corner. Now played across. Looks like Scarsdale will take over. Odd deflection, goes up in the high into the near the ceiling off the board, but Mamaroneck able to corral it. Lavin couldn't play it into the zone. Ewald skates it in, Raiders all over it, and they will send it the length of the ice. Technically a shot on net, as Carducci had to knock it away. 3 minutes to play. Tigers need a goal a minute to catch up. Things looking good for the Raiders. A lot of action at neutral ice. Into the Tiger zone, no icing. Skating in hard is James Torrey for the Tigers as the puck sent back with 2.5 to play. LeBlanc plays it forward. Torrey has it now. Centered, shot deflected, and stays in play. Now a one-on-one opportunity for Nicholas. Shot high off the glass. Ewald to Torrey. Going back the other way for Scarsdale, they just chip it forward. Devin Shell chasing. Couple Tigers on him. Sends it into the corner, under 2 minutes to go. Arbo. Skated into the corner. Might be an opportunity here. Shot off the boards. And back out of the zone. Picked up by Ben Shapiro, who's checked in. That one on net. Harriso had to knock it aside. Shapiro sends one off the helmet of Will Bach. And that pass goes wide of Shapiro. He has to chase, 1:10 to go.
Mamaroneck needs an angel at this point.
And they need a lot of things to go their way. Nicholas gets bodied off the puck. Down goes Ewald. And a whistle, that could be a penalty. Looks like it's going to be James Nicholas going to the box. It'll be a 1:30, but there's only 51.5 seconds left in the game, so Tigers will have a power play unless they score for the rest of the game. And off goes Carducci, so they're going to try to take advantage here and go 6-on-4. Empty net for Mamaroneck. Desperation time for the Tigers. Face off in the Tiger zone. Played in by Schiff and back out. Tigers can't connect on a pass, 40 seconds, and out it comes, goes towards the net, it will go wide. No icing because of the power play, so the Tigers have to play it back up quickly.
Well, that's been the story of the night, really, besides Harriso playing great at goal. Mamaroneck has not been able to complete passes like they should.
Hit comes in, that could be another penalty, and it is. Shot goes wide, but it wouldn't have counted. Play was dead as soon as Scarsdale touched the puck. It'll be a two-man advantage, so it'll be a 6-on-3 with the pulled goalie. Going in is Stephen Nicholas. So the Nicholas brothers sharing a nice moment in the penalty box.
Sure, they've seen better places together.
19.3 seconds to go. Tigers with it's really a 5-on-3, but a 6-on-3 as they're playing with the extra skater with the goalie pulled.
Thing is, I don't even know if they're really used to playing like this. 6-on-3.
A lot of places to go with the puck. Got to go to the net, though. Schiff sends it in, deflected away, 15 seconds. LeBlanc trying to play it out in front, and it comes out of the zone, down to 5 seconds. And I think that's going to be it from Mamaroneck's season. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and the Scarsdale Raiders are going to the Section 1 Division I Finals.
They deserved it.
An outstanding game played by goalie Gabe Harriso. Goals from Felix Blakely and Nicholas. 1 in the first period and 2 in the third to ice it. On the other side, the Mamaroneck Tigers A strong surge toward the end of the season, but not enough to take out their rivals.
Well, I would say Gabe Harriso definitely is the game MVP. 27 shots on goal for both teams. The difference, he didn't let up any. And that's really unprecedented. 27 shots on goal, none of them going in. And these were some pretty quality shots too. It was really him, but the defense also played very well for Scarsdale. Mamaroneck couldn't get together good passes in the Scarsdale side of the rink, and I think those two factors is really what was the difference. Mamaroneck defense played well enough, I think, for them to beat a lot of teams, only letting up 3 goals, but the Scarsdale defense really in the end was what won it for them.
We'll see how they fare in the finals. It'll be in a few days' time. On today's Tuesday, it'll be Sunday at Brewster at 1:30 p.m. If you're a fan and you want to go check out the game. Opponent to be determined, Suffern or White Plains, a game that's probably just about getting underway about now. Scarsdale has to be happy. Their first year back in Division I, and they're going to the finals. That'll do it for us here on LMC Varsity Sports and the Scarsdale Raiders Sports Network. Alongside Robert Reamer, I am Rob Moretti. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.